Welcome. Today, we're exploring the heart of effective leadership, principle-centered leadership. True leadership isn't about authority or charisma, it's about anchoring yourself to timeless, universal truths. Many leaders get stuck reacting to daily crises, like a ship tossed in a storm without a rudder. Principle-centered leaders operate differently. They have a true north, a set of guiding principles that inform every decision. These principles, fairness, integrity, honesty, human dignity, are like lighthouses, constant, immovable, and reliable. Fairness, integrity, honesty, human dignity. They're not invented, they're discovered, and they provide stability in a world of change. With principles as your guide, you gain clarity and confidence even in ethical dilemmas. This isn't a quick fix, it's a fundamental shift in how you see your role as a leader. Principles are not values. Values can change. Principles are universal laws proven true across history. Like lighthouses, principles don't move for anyone. They guide us safely, no matter the storm. The journey to principle-centered leadership begins with understanding and embracing these truths. Let's see how these principles become the essential tools for every leader. Imagine your principles as a compass, always pointing you toward what's right no matter where you are. Your values, goals, and practices are like maps. They help you navigate, but maps can be outdated or wrong. A company might value innovation, or an individual might value career advancement. These are maps, not the territory. Sometimes, our values lead us astray. A value like winning at all costs can compromise integrity. Principles, however, are the territory itself, objective, external, and unchanging. You can value dishonesty, but the principle of integrity will always govern the real consequences. Wise leaders trust the compass of principles over the shifting maps of values, especially in new or challenging situations. When the map fails, the compass remains true. Principles like honesty and fairness provide a constant direction, even when circumstances change. The distinction is crucial. Values are subjective. Principles are universal. The most effective leaders align their values and actions with unchanging principles. In a world of faulty maps, your compass is your most reliable tool. Next, let's see how this plays out when the map no longer matches reality. Picture leading a team through unfamiliar wilderness with a map that suddenly becomes useless. A bridge is gone. If you rely only on the map, you're stuck, frustrated, and your team loses confidence. This is what happens when leaders cling to outdated values or practices in a changing world. Principle-centered leaders, however, adapt. They accept reality and turn to their compass, their principles. They focus on the mission, use creative cooperation, and prioritize safety and integrity. The compass doesn't give step-by-step instructions, but it keeps you oriented toward your true north. Guided by principles, you find new solutions, maybe building a raft or finding a safer crossing. The method changes, but the direction remains constant. This flexibility is the essence of principle-centered leadership. Security comes not from the map, but from knowing your compass will always point you right. In a world of uncertainty, principles are your ultimate guide. They empower you to adapt, lead, and inspire trust, no matter how the landscape shifts. Now let's see how leading with your inner compass creates lasting impact. Principles like honesty, fairness, and integrity are timeless. They've built every thriving society and relationship. Values change with time and circumstance, but principles remain the foundation of real strength. The most effective leaders build on the solid rock of principles, not the shifting sands of popular opinion. When faced with tough decisions, they ask, what's the right thing to do? What aligns with integrity and fairness? This approach creates unshakable trust. People follow leaders they trust, even in hard times. Start your journey. Identify your true north principles and align your actions with them. Write them down, reflect on them daily, lead with your compass, and you'll find clarity, confidence, and purpose. You won't just achieve short-term results, you'll build a legacy of trust and lasting success. No matter how challenging the territory, your compass will guide you home. Principle-centered leadership is the path to true, lasting impact.